Hello, Jasmine Shadowbride here, and I just received some information that I need to speak on, and that is ovum donations. So when we incarnate on this planet, we agree to overcome some obstacles and challenges in our human existence in this lifetime. And I know in my heart of hearts, though I don't know that I'll ever, my goodness, the noise, the noise everywhere. They don't usually fly jets on Sunday. Oh, there's 4 of them. Oh, shit. Oh, that's sick. I don't know. Okay. This is just me. ADHD. They were flying in formation, and so that was really exciting. Also, note to self, I really want to fly in one of those. Or note to source, infinite intelligence, whoever's listening. That is one of my goals in this lifetime. I know that I was a commander of a spaceship at some point, and I am here in this human form now. But anyway, the message that I have for you is at some point, I wanted to give the gift of life. And I was struggling for financial resources. It was recommended to me, and I thought, oh yeah, it's a solution to my problems. And it definitely created some financial freedom for a moment. And so this is really hard to talk about. It took a couple of years for my profile to be accepted. Oh my gosh, do we have more jets going over? Okay, I'll try not to be distracted. But I did it, and I did it 5 different times. 5. And the first one didn't come until after I had already birthed my own daughter, Alexa, into existence. Oh, fun fact. While Jeff Bezos, whatever, I don't pay attention to that shit. Even though I worked for Amazon. And he birthed his idea in the very city I was born. There are no coincidences. I was basically pregnant with my daughter before I knew I was pregnant. And I had a dream. One of the most vivid dreams that I've ever remembered. I don't remember many dreams. And that dream was that I'd given birth to a baby girl. And I get my little bundle of joy all up in my arms. And she's wrapped in a blanket. And I decide to name her Alexa, I shit you not, in 2003. When I uncovered the baby, and she hates this story, it was a monkey. I'm like a chimpanzee or something. Cutest little monkey I've ever seen. And then when I found out, like months later, that it would be a girl, I knew in my heart of hearts that that should be her name. Her biological father, though, wanted a guy, wanted a man, wanted a boy, whatever. And yeah, he wasn't as receptive to her birth or anything else, but that's not the point here. Holy shit, this is so crazy. The universe speaks in mysterious ways. Oh, now we got 3. So we had 4. I said 5, and then came 4, and there's 3. Okay, so let's get the show moving, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so I donated ovum after having the birth of my child. It was a really amazing experience, although it wasn't exactly the experience that everybody else has. And I wanted to share that with other females on this planet that were struggling to birth their own baby. And now I realize that doing these genetic projects, these are the words that are coming to my head, are not exactly great for the overall development of human society, evolution, or anything else. So when we incarnate, we agree to overcome certain challenges. And science has allowed us to create an alternate reality, which is great for some, because they get that experience. But here's where it gets weird is I had a lady that felt drawn to move to the town that I was living in, and she bought a house right next to ours, and she said that numerology had sent her to this place, and she bought the place, and the place has a lot of terrible problems, and I feel like that is karma. And I'm sorry that she has to go through that, but more karma resulted from that. And that result was her son dying at the very river that I love to swim in Central Texas. But what's more intriguing is the fact that he used to come over and ask for rides. At my front door, he would miss the bus, and he looked a lot like my genetic father. And I felt drawn to him, and I would give him rides, and I would ask him, oh, do you have a girlfriend? And this, like, almost like as if I was his mother. There are no coincidences. He definitely had my genetic disposition. And so what I am, I guess, imploring, or the message that I'm trying to send is, when we go through and we, create opportunities out of greed, grief, uncertainty, our egoic, our logical mind, and we use certain methods of doctoral or science to give us the reality that we desire, that is when it backfires. Almost rhymed. Yeah, I'm a poet. I didn't even know it. We're still working on that. But the moral of the story is he ended up with epilepsy, and I've gotten multiple signs that he was my genetic son. He was cremated. She even came to me for a GoFundMe that would fund her prosperity. And that's when I shut down the GoFundMe because I felt like her building off of the advantage of her son's untimely death was immoral and unethical. And now I realize that even more so, there was a lesson to be learned about when we start messing with the opportunities in the life that we're given and the agreement that we signed up for. That's when we get another lesson to learn. And so I learned a very valuable lesson. I did 5 ovum donations over the course of probably 4 years on the East Coast and the West Coast. And I'm willing to open up my heart and share my story and share my life and share whatever I know about backgrounds. I've never done 23andMe, although I bet if I do it now, a whole lot of kids are gonna pop out of the woodworks. In any case, and these are some of the cause and effect issues that we are given from the universe, God, source, whatever you want to call it, when we go against his divine plan. It's divine plan. I don't fucking judge. I don't give a shit. Also, by the way, I'm done with trying to censor myself. I know that we all have a purpose, and that's great, but we all also grew up in certain generations and with certain ideals. And so whatever resonates with you, let it resonate with you. If I don't say the right thing, that's fine. That's fine. Like, let me not say the right thing, but let you hear the message that you need to hear. How about that? I like that. Okay. So this video is going much longer than I anticipated, but it kind of connects to breeding for profit. That is a profitable way to make money. I'm sure those people paid hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, because I know that I made a substantial amount of money. And then there was everything that the medical industry made, and everything that had to be paid to the coordinator, everything that had to be paid for my travel, my food, my partner's travel. It's a lot. It's a lot of money and energy that is exchanged, but then with a result that may not be what you are looking for. So this was just an experience from Jasmine Shadowbride, and if it resonates with you, I know that my heart is open to you. If it has found you, then maybe there's something that we need to look into, because possibly the genetics of my human form, my spiritual, like existential form, I don't know, might lie within your children. I don't know. I just felt compelled to send this out and speak out on behalf of no more genetically modified organisms, and that includes people. So yeah, if you're meant to have a baby, you'll have a baby. Stop taking pills. Stop having IUDs. Stop working against the natural force of the universe. And that's all I have to say for now. I love you all, and no recording is ever easy for me. I don't like doing this, but I've been called to. So love and light to you.